Alright then, so welcome back everyone. We are going to continue with the SQL50 series of Leetcode. So we already solved 3 questions. Let's see the fourth question, which is article views 1. Okay, so we are given a table views. I'll simply check the SQL schema first, then we'll read the question. So the table has like one column article ID int, then one more column author ID. Okay, maybe it's this article ID and the ID of the author who wrote this article, viewer ID. So it is basically the ID of the viewer who viewed this article and view date. Okay, fine. So these are the columns. There is no primary key. So basically this might be some helper table. Okay, and there is no way to identify a row uniquely. And each table may have duplicate rows, fine. Each row of this table indicates that some viewer viewed an article. Yeah, that's what it seems like, right? So if they have given some example, so what this row is trying to say is the article ID is 2. The author who wrote this article has an ID of 7 and the viewer ID is 7. So I guess this guy read his blog, read his own blog or her, whatever, on this date. Fine. So that's what this basically, as they have said, uh, each row indicates that some viewer viewed an article. Simple. Viewing information, okay, written by some author on some date. Fine. Note that equal author and viewer ID indicate the same person. Yeah, so that's what it is, right? So this was second article, and this entry what is saying is the seventh basically the author ID was 7. This article is written by this guy, the 7, and he only read his article on this date. For on the other hand, this thing, if you see fourth article, author ID is 7. So the author with the ID 7 wrote this article, and there was one viewer with ID 1 who viewed this article on this date. Fine. What are supposed to return? Let a solution to find all the authors that view at least one of their own articles. Okay, fine. Return the result table sorted by ID in ascending order. Okay, this we can handle later on, but result format, let me just see what they are showing. Cool. So we have to return IDs, and these are author IDs, right? We want to find all the authors. Okay. So these are author IDs 4 and 7. Let's see what is so fascinating about this 4 and 7. This 4 and 7 were viewed at least one of their own articles. Cool. So if you see this guy, author ID 4, what he has done is he is a viewer of his own, I guess, article, right? This article number 3 was written by author ID 4, and he was the viewer of his article. Okay. Again, this article 3 was read by him again. So it's like you have to find all the authors that viewed at least one of their own articles. Okay. So basically you have to return all the authors which viewed their article. Okay. At least one, I mean, that's fine. Even if they watched it once, our job is done, right? And this table might have duplicates. So what I am thinking is, let's just first select the author ID. I guess they want the column to ID as ID, right? So as ID from the table is views. Okay. Where I'll write where here, where author ID is equal to viewer ID. Okay, so what this is gonna return me is, it's gonna return me all the author IDs. So I'm gonna go through all the rows. And whenever author ID is equal to viewer ID, I'm gonna take the author ID of it. Now this will contain, like for example, I'll go here. Okay, is your author ID and viewer ID equal? So is this article read by the same person who wrote it? No. Is author ID viewer ID equal? No. Is author ID viewer ID equal? Yes. So I'll take 7. Is author ID viewer ID equal? No. Is author ID viewer ID equal? No. Is author ID viewer ID equal? Yes. I'll take 4. Is author ID viewer ID equal? Yes. So I'll take 4 again. So basically this 4 will be written 2 times if we see here. So if I run it, if you see, what will happen is, yeah, we'll get wrong answer, of course, because see, this 4 was returned 2 times. So that's obvious, that can be handled. I can just write distinct here. Distinct. Okay. So that will handle the case. It will only take the unique, it will only return the unique IDs. There's one more thing, I guess, but we have to result the table in ascending order. So I'll just write how to buy. order by. Okay, order by ID. ID or author ID, whatever, I've just aliased it above, right? And I don't need to specify ASC, it will automatically sort it ascending order only, right? Cool, let's just run it. So why this works is because the order by runs after everything has happened, right? So cool. So again, very simple. I'm gonna first selecting all the authors. Basically, I'm selecting all the authors where author ID and viewer ID are equal, but I don't want duplicates. That's why I'm writing distinct. Okay, I don't want duplicates. That's why I'm writing distinct, and then I'm just sorting them by their ID. Simple. So I already ran it. Let's just submit it and see if it works. Yeah, very simple. I'll again repeat. So if you forget this distinct, what this part is doing is it's selecting all the entries where author ID and viewer ID is equal. So basically it's taking all the author IDs, all the author IDs who have viewed their own article, right? Because author ID and viewer ID is equal, that means this guy wrote this article and he read this article. Fine, but I want distinct. That's why I wrote distinct. I was supposed to order them by their ID. That's why I write it ID. Okay, simple. Okay, I already submitted it. Fine. So yeah, so that's that. I'll see you in the next video.